Welcome back to the channel. I'm Oliver Phil. Today we're here at the Delaware County Antique Farm Machinery Association's first annual tractor and engine show. There's going to be a lot of demonstrations today and a lot of neat stuff to look at. So I wanted to get it on video and see what you guys think. Take you around with me. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff over here. Plenty of projects here. This show is here at Tyler Courtney Newell's farm. They were nice enough as members of the club to host this event. Looking forward to making many more of these. So, see what we can find. All right, here we are with a Farmall Super H, and I ran into, and we are creating the video together, Andy Ohio MM, for those of you that already know him. And if you don't, check out his channel, Andy Ohio MM. And we're going to kind of walk around and see if we can't. We don't know all the tractors, but we can read. So if they're legible and we don't know them, hopefully we'll share them with you. So
I was looking at this. It says Super H, but I don't think that's a Super H because the battery's not up under the seat.
So probably the wrong hood.
Probably.
But we can take a look, see what the tag. Yeah, because that happens a lot. Yep, just a standard H. Good observation. Yeah, so don't always go off of the sheet metal. They do interchange.
Pretty complete planter underneath it though, 2-row.
Yeah, I think he's been using it. If he were trying to in the... No, hadn't been using this one, but I know he wants to. That'll be a nice little sweet corn tractor. Another H.
Cultivators.
Then you can go back after you plant the corn and cultivate it. Got them behind the wheels here too. Clean up your tire tracks. Oh, and then this one will follow your center. Clean up all your tire tracks. That's pretty nice.
Nice mounted picker.
I know that
Is that an M?
Tyler has a nice collection already. Probably could put on his own show, but he's definitely had a lot of support from other club members and some that aren't members. I think this show will give us a good opportunity for some support on the other side of the county.
I don't think that's been working a long time.
Yeah, I think it's just the cool factor. Looks good, but has not been working in a long time.
I can't imagine sitting up there all day long with the heat from that motor coming up. That'd be pretty miserable. But they did it. So men were men. Nice drill.
At least saving some equipment here. Oh, look at the little thresher over there. We'll get to it. M, can't beat them. Just a good workhorse.
Like that. That's pretty cool. Miniature thresher.
Complete with a bird's nest at the top. Pretty nice that it's been saved. I mean, it's
Got the wood on here.
definitely got some age to it. Got a 2-bottom behind an Alice Chalmers. I was never a big orange guy, but really I'll take anything that works. I don't know about that yellow stuff, but
No, yellow stuff is, not everybody can handle that.
I can't handle the power.
Couple M's.
Couple more M's.
Got
Looks like that one's got some wheelie bars too.
Got the dealer sticker on there still. It's hard to read it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know where a lot of them came from. Say there's some, I would say there's been some modifications here. Yeah, that, I don't think these normally have a turbo on them.
They didn't come like that from the factory?
I would say this is one heck of a Super M then.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what that sounds like. See, we don't mind looking at the tractors, whether they're all original or not, or been modified. I mean, if they're still running and working. Got a 350 here with a blade on the back. There's a tractor here for everybody to look at.
560 narrow front.
I had a 460. Really did like them. Another H.
Another 560.
Another 560. Loader. Well,
Most of a loader.
most of one. John Deere. Another H. There's a lot of H's and M's made.
Nice looking G.
Yes, we got a nice G here. It's been restored at one point in time. Nice chrome intake and exhaust. Got a 36D. Definitely another local from Mount Gilead coming down. Another restored John Deere here. Pretty cute. Been interesting to ride these. Big enough steering wheel. I don't know how many are here. We'll get a final count, but quite a few for the first time.
One of Rick's John Deere.
Another John Deere from Rick. John Deere D. Good runner. We'll see some tractors on the dyno later. Super C, looking nice. Another G. 60. This is neat. Fordson Major diesel. This is a 54 model, and this gentleman is Pat Howd and Chuck out of Radnor, Ohio, and he actually comes to our Delaware fair too and pulls shuttles with it. It's a pretty nice looking tractor.
520.
Nice 520.
450.
450. And a 57 420S. I'm not 100% sure if the S has to do with like a high crop. Kind of looks like a higher stance on it. I don't know if that's normal or not, but it's the wrong color green for me to really know, but it does look like it has like a high crop axle here.
I wouldn't know on these.
So it definitely makes me think high crop, but don't see a lot of them anyway for me to know. Got some garden tractors. There's a 140 3-stick. It's always nice to see. What the heck? Voyager. It'd be painful to sit on that one.
Oh yeah, that'd be a little eye-opening.
Cub 72. 110 with a front-mounted PTO. Belt driven, that's kind of neat.
Imagine mowing your lawn on this thing.
You were probably wealthy neighborhood with this mower. It's got a long life 3 3/4 horsepower cast iron motor and a big drum on the back to propel you. Couple nice wheel horses.
Got duals on that one.
St-
Old Burn.
And a Burns. Definitely all kinds of different options and colors here. Here's kind of a neat setup, and
Actually, quite a few tractors here.
yeah, I definitely like to see all shows make it, so it's nice to see a good show of tractors. It was supposed to rain today, so the weather has actually turned out pretty nice. Got a good 60 here and a B. And most of them drove here. I mean, run. Yeah. It's always a bonus. Silver King. Made here in Ohio. '50-20 Alice.
Pretty much all original 2010.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice one. I like them restored. I like them in their work clothes. I don't even mind if they're rusty, especially if they run. Here's another Ford. Ton of them made. Another John Deere 50 with a blade on the back. Get into some larger tractors. Here, got a 4230. Oh, and the big 4520.
Jerry, Levi, come on.
Another nice Silver King. It's been repainted.
Super C. John Deere G. Here's a VAC case, all original, Sunbury, Ohio. It's for sale. Can be yours. Here's another Alice Chalmers B, and it is also for sale. 1010. I had a 1010 special once. Probably another tractor I should have kept.
Is that more of an industrial model?
I think so. I mean, they did paint them yellow too. It was just, I think, their utility. Here we have a couple. We'll get to the other one, an Oliver that has crossed the Mackinac Bridge. Obviously takes some passengers with him. It's a Super 66, and the other one we'll get to is a Super 44. Also takes it across the Mackinac. Here we have a nice little homemade display here. John Deere delivery truck with a 730 diesel on the back. That's kind of neat. They used decal to make it a little easier to look more realistic. And here's the dash. Looks like built out of a John Deere Gator. Kind of a neat piece.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Nice 4020, even with weights on the front. And we got a hay wagon, or it looks like it might have some small straw bales on it. Here's the front of the Super 66. Got a standard 60. I'm guessing the same people, the colors are the same paint.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they put the headlights inside the grill and put the front fenders on it. Rear fenders.
Yeah, I see that. Fenders all the way around. Here we go. I don't know if they were all called this, but I mean, I always kind of heard this as like the one-arm bandit loader.
Yeah.
Needs some weight on the opposite side, and he has it back here. Kind of just shoved in there, but it works. It keeps it from flipping. You got to do whatever you could. 1956 Ford 600.
Steel wheel. John Deere. Don't even know what model.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's a Model B. On the steel. It's kind of neat. So you don't even need hoods on them for them to work.
Yeah.
It's because it says red tractor. You don't even need hoods.
There we go.
Like I said, some of these are works in progress, like all of them, like I think they all are to a degree. but I know mine need a ton of stuff. Nice Super MTA.
Silver King, they're getting ready to paint.
There's another Silver King, and it looks like the original horn and a belt pulley. Got a couple people that I know that are really into Silver Kings for sure, and they'd be the ones to ask about it. A BN with dual seats, probably a nice parade tractor, his and hers, or whoever. John Deere, I think this is a G. Nice A, and next to a nice 50. I always like the look of these. I've seen some of these turned into pullers. The G was always kind of a neat tractor. I saw one with a black paint job with yellow.
Full case combine.
It's kind of nice to see that out.
Yeah.
Looks like
Pretty
it's
much.
been in the barn.
Pretty much complete. Canal Winchesters with the dealer's sticker set on it.
Probably going to be a fix up later when find time. Taylor and Sons equipment out of Canal Winchester.
Little 4-cylinder gas motor on it.
Yeah. I don't know if they considered those power units and then they were placed up there so you had different options, or if that was just what they had. Could be the original sticker, just being that it doesn't have the area code in it.
Yeah, could be.
Not sure. At this point, speculating. Over here to the left real quick as I'm walking by, I'll get closer and they do these, but we got a display area where they're belting up Super M to the Baker fan. Our club owns this Baker fan. It was built years ago, so we'll show that later.
Cub with a blade on it.
Cub with a mid-mount blade. Maybe a little driveway maintainer to get small driveway. Got a nice Ford 4000.
Look over here. Look over here. Blackjack.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Delaware County. That's why I brought it up.
You guys seen my video at the Steam Thresher show?
Oh yeah.
Blackjack is there,
In Murfield Golf Course.
and it was built right here in Delaware County.
Yeah, right there. I was on the county line. That's the county line.
And it's a really neat piece, and we definitely like seeing it at the Miami Valley Steam Thresher show.
Oh yeah. That's the TV show there.
You guys will have to check out Blackjack. You should be able to
I was on the classic track.
check it out on the internet.
That was a nice special they did.
Nice A with a trailer.
Now that's a Super H there. See how the battery box is up?
Up under the seat. Definitely a Super H. That's what, just enough improvements to make it a more desirable tractor.
Yeah, I think the hydraulics is
Yeah, live hydraulics. Would have been nice. Another Ford. They've clearly made this into a puller.
and I think that's Justin Blake.
Oh yeah, it does look like that, don't it?
His dad had that AC down there with that
Okay,
nice
yeah.
plow behind it.
You guys can check out Justin Blaine's channel. He's got videos of those pulling.
His son was just pulling last weekend. One of them did a really good job.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Justin, I think it's Justin Blaine.
Yeah.
And that'll find all his videos on YouTube. Another M. Got a little Cub here. I always like how what they call that, Coldivision,
Yeah.
where you're off to the side. Work in progress, like I said, ton of them out there, but still nice to see. Here's an H out of Galena, Ohio. Another M. Here's a WD6 diesel, Always neat to see these. Here's the Oliver Super 44. Again, the same gentleman who had the 60 and the Super 66 takes this on the Mackinac Bridge crossing. A little bit extra weight under there for the passenger.
Yeah.
And I imagine watching the color, same one who owns the 55 here. So real nice to see. A lot of different engines. Oh, here's a nice piece. A Cook engine. I think it was running earlier. They were made right here and manufactured in Delaware County, Ohio. And there's the Cook Motor Co., Delaware, Ohio. Pretty nice to see, and we definitely like local built. And it's always good to be proud of that. And we got a lot of different engines to see here.
Tyler fired up the big head miss, and it's loud.
So this is one of Tyler's engine. I think I double checked with him, but it was running, I think, 3 wells when they found it. And he takes it to shows to let everybody hear it and see it. It's a nice piece. Ran off natural gas. He converted it to propane. And he just has it hooked to a tractor to help get it started. It is running on its own. It's just easier to leave it hooked after you get it running. A lot of nice things to see here. Plenty. Do it quickly. We've had people just hear about the show and swing in and ask if they can display.
Kind of cool little custom 4x4 there.
Here's a nice Case custom 4x4. Nice looking. Nice looking tractor. I like we got a little hooker here. Got his oxygen acetylene in the back. And it's pretty nice. Little Vanguard engine in it. All kinds of stuff. There's another Cook engine, I think, in the back there. Another local Delaware engine. Over here, got another couple guys pulled up to play with their toys today. Another project. I mean, that's 6 foot, that's as tall as you are. Got a couple dynos here. If anyone who wanted to dyno their tractors. They were dynoing this Magnum, I think, just a little bit ago. This is an A&W dynamometer. And I think it'll do quite a bit more than my dyno, but it's from a local dealer in Delaware. All right, so we got all kinds of mills and shellers and grain cleaners. Anybody at this show can just hook up or play with one. Take a little bit to get them set up, but they're here to be used. Over here we got one of Rick Crooks's D's I showed you earlier. He's going to belt it up to the Baker fan and put it under a load for a little bit. Once he gets going, I'll walk down there so you can see. Again, the big goal is to just have something to do and have some fun. Let people see some stuff that they've never seen before. It's always an interesting process. All right, here we are with Dan and Dale. They're both brothers here making some ice cream, and they're going to tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we have a 1925 Model E hit and miss motor with a belt-driven country freezer 5-gallon ice cream maker. So it takes 3 hours to make a batch of ice cream if you make a full 5 gallons. It's very rich, it's very sweet, it's not for diabetics, I'll tell you.
It's good.
It has 2.5 gallons of milk, evaporated milk, egg beaters, vanilla, heavy whipping cream, and then we use 3 20-pound bags of ice plus about 5 pounds of road salt.
Jeez.
And it takes a good 3 hours for it to be edible. It doubles in size inside the cooler,
Okay.
inside the stirrer. So
Yeah, because that'll go down inside.
that goes down
And the ice is
inside here,
around
and
the
the ice is around the outside. The motor turns, drives the jack shaft, turns it at slow speed so that it just churns the ice cream.
Yep. 3 hours, and then everybody's having a good time.
Oh yeah, it takes 3 hours to do 5-gallon ice cream. Now, you can shorten up the process if you heat it first on the stove and then put it in your freezer at home and get it really, really ice cold before you put it in there. You can cut the time down by about an hour. But you have to, when we start, we spin it for a half an hour before we put any ice in it to make sure everything's stirred up, because it's really hard to melt the sugar at cold temperature.
Excellent.
So sometimes we use a Lehman's mix. Makes a very good ice cream, but very sweet. And then I make a diabetic version with stevia and eggs.
I probably should be having that, but
Well, and it's just as rich.
if I'm keeping it in the freezer, I'd go that route.
Yeah, it's not low fat, but it is low sugar. So
And you guys
very
had this
versatile.
long?
No, it belongs to a friend of ours, Eric Niedermeyer.
Oh, he brought it. Say hi, Eric.
Hey!
You guys have seen him in other videos. Standing there talking to Andy. He was just telling us about how he makes the ice cream.
And we borrow it from him, and we make ice cream.
Nice.
We're going to make ice cream at the fair.
Yes, you guys, you'll
And
keep.
we'll make ice cream at Pat Bakeoff's PTO Dyna-Power get together.
All right, and when's that? That's
Week before the fair.
okay. So we'll have video of that if everything works out. It'd be nice to do
That's
that.
another event kind of like this one, only we're more interested in horsepower and food. Big tractor. Big tractor.
Well, food feeds horsepower.
Yeah. We can't do anything without food.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Plenty to look at. This is kind of cool. Got the little rubber duckies there. Nice and cool on a hot day.
So I'm Mac, and I'm going to show you how I do this, how I make feed. So let's see.
Making some chicken feed.
Yep. And sometimes, but this may be used for pig feed sometimes. And you see my big bay, and we got lots.
Nice.
Bye.
So you're putting whole corn in here, kernels,
Uh-huh.
and then what happens when you turn the wheel?
Oh, a wheel that happens right here that's
Okay.
really sharp.
Really sharp.
It cuts it all into little pieces.
These little pieces here, you want to grab a piece?
And then it goes through a pipe like this,
Okay.
then down the slide, and then into this. This is what it comes out
All
like.
right, chicken feed.
Uh-huh.
Cracked corn.
Bye.
All right, go ahead and show us. Grind away.
No. This is how I make it.
There you go. All right, say, we appreciate you telling us how this works.
And bye.
Here we're gonna start this Cook Loco engine here. Works pretty good. All right, here we got Justin Blaine's Alice Chalmers on here.